How pathetic can some people be?
If a company is big enough, it can even start a bidding war itself. That is actually happening right now with Amazon. They are planning to build a second headquarters somewhere in North America, and they are making governments bid for it. They even released 8 pages of instructions for candidates telling them to think big and be creative, which led many cities to do stupid like this.
Overnight, the Big Apple looking more like an orange. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio lighting up the city in, quote, Amazon orange.
The city of Birmingham is using giant Amazon boxes to try to get Amazon's attention.
Stonecrest, Georgia, offering to create a new town of Amazon, Georgia.
They would create a new town and name it Amazon. You know, to compete, I'm not surprised that Omaha, Nebraska didn't offer to let Jeff Bezos kill any 3 people he likes. Because you know he would. Look at it. He wants it so bad. It's the only thing he can't have, and he wants it.
Dumbass of the day. 93.3 KZOZ.
Oh, yesterday we were talking about Elon Musk and his sports car, his Tesla that he shot up into space. You see these videos last night? You talk about a total fix and a lie about the moon landing. Jesus, if this doesn't look fake and contrived. I mean, it's just this fake Martian, or this guy in a spacesuit, a dummy, in a car, a convertible Tesla.
Right. They don't even make it, do they? Like here, right? on the planet.
Like, come on, this can't be real. Anyways.
By the way, what's the deal with the Amazon holdings in San Luis Obispo? Like right next to Moe's and the sushi restaurant on Monterey, right by the Fremont, there is Amazon space. And so like it's just a little door. It's a door that goes into the building, and it says Amazon. And it's some kind of holding the Amazon has here in San Luis Obispo.
What do you mean, like where there'd be offices? Or
like
there's an Amazon store in certain cities.
No, this is not a store. It says Amazon.
Just a door.
Just a door. It says Amazon, and
I have no idea. Not heard anything about that.
I don't know what it is. Like, I mean, I know Amazon has offices in San Luis Obispo.
Oh, there you go.
Because they're down the street on Pacific, where in that weird. At the end of the Pacific, there's that weird office complex that's right next to the creek that's like 5 stories tall. And you're like, God, that's kind of a weird, out-of-place business complex. But it used to be something else. Now it's Amazon. I always see the Amazon dorks walking around Smart and Final with their lanyards on.
They have to wear an Amazon lanyard there.
Yeah, like the Mind Body people.
Yeah.
That's like...
Yeah, it's this new cult.
I that's what it seems like, right? Like, I've never had a job where I have to wear a badge, so I don't know, so I can't really speak to it. But
I had to wear a badge when I sold leather jackets. It said Wilson's leather expert on it.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to clip that on my shirt.
Whatever happened to the clip-on badge? How come you have to wear the lanyard now?
Oh, the lanyard's where it's at.
I hate the lanyard.
Everybody loves the lanyard.
The lanyard seems like the most uncomfortable thing on the planet.
The only thing I don't like about the lanyard is I swear the badge is always backwards. Unless you get the lanyard that has 2 straps that come down on each side and click on it so it can't flip over. Otherwise, if it's one, it's always going the wrong way.
Have you ever made the mistake of pulling up to the intersection at Tank Farm and Broad at lunchtime? When the lanyard crew from Mind Body is going over to Starbucks.
Yeah. And you got to wait for everybody to cross.
Christ almighty.
Yeah. Can we not get it? Can they not put a bridge in?
Are they not the slowest walkers in the world? I know you guys are young, hip people wearing lanyards, okay? Walk a little faster. And you're not Aunt Gladys walking across that crosswalk.
Hey, take it easy on Mind Body, okay? They're not Amazon yet. I know you didn't mean to get into Mind Body, but I know what you mean. There's a lot of people that work there.
I just want to know why people in the tech industry have to walk so slow when they cross a crosswalk. It's like this millennial saunter that they have about them. They're like, hey, man.
I'm guessing that's why they put the slide in at Mind Body, so they can get downstairs faster because it goes so slow.
They're like, okay, we're having problems with our productivity from our people because they're taking 2 hours to get down the stairs. We're gonna have to put a slide in. Anyways, on to Dumbass of the Day. Massachusetts couple says it was fun at first when they started receiving free mystery packages from Amazon, but they hadn't ordered these mystery packages. Now they think it's super annoying and they want it to stop. Mike and Kelly Gallivan of Acton, Massachusetts, say that packages started arriving in October and they've continued to arrive at a rate of 1 to 2 a week. So they're getting free product. There's about 25 of them in all. but they contain mostly cheap stuff, such as like plastic fans, phone chargers, tchotchkes, essentially. USB type, you plug in Christmas lights that go into your computer, just tchotchkes. Nobody likes the tchotchke because all they do is take up space and you throw them away.
Call Amazon and tell them what's going on.
They did. And Amazon told them that the merchandise was paid for with a gift card with no sender's name. Now, the Galavans are saying, hey, listen, we're just plain ordinary people. We don't want any part of this, but the packages just keep coming. Is there anything you can do to stop? And they're like, no, because whoever's ordering them to you is ordering them with gift cards, and they're just gifts to you. So that's part of what we do. Experts say that the Galavans are likely being used at random in a ruse to manipulate Amazon buyer reviews. The anonymous sender is likely writing good reviews of a product that they made. So if they order a product, they're allowed to write a review on the product.
I see.
No matter where they send it to.
They're just sending it to these poor slugs.
So let's say
to deal with all those boxes.
I am a manufacturer.
It's a lot of boxes.
And I make USB fans, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, my USB fans, they cost
$10.
$10. But in order to get good marketing on Amazon, I gotta have a high review rating. So these are cheap, crappy plastic, throwaway products, but they need to have good review support on Amazon. So the manufacturer will buy a bunch of them and send them out to these random people and write good reviews.
I love this. Send them to my house. These will be Christmas, birthday, employee gifts.
Have you ever tried
coworkers?
But have you ever tried to give that stuff?
No, you just give it away. It's like, hey,
I ordered something.
Happy Thursday. There you go. Here's a USB fan.
I ordered something from Amazon, and it said, click here to get your bonus gift. And I was like, bonus gift? Sure, go ahead. And it was these 2 little sleeves that you put your cell phone in to make them waterproof. If you and you
put them around your neck like a lanyard.
Like a lanyard.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I've seen those.
I saw some Mind Body badges in one of them once. Saw some Amazon badges in one of them once. And these things just are occupying space in my house, and they keep getting passed around. Nobody's ever going to use them. They go from one junk drawer to another junk drawer to another junk drawer to the kitchen table to the kitchen counter to a junk drawer. We don't know what to do with them. It's the thing, you can't get rid of it. These plastic tchotchkes. Nobody wants 25 of these coming into their house, and it's a bit creepy. It's a bit creepy to get these things, these gifts.
Sure.
I mean, they're cool. At first, you're like, oh, cool, I'm getting stuff sent to me. Maybe one day I'll get something cool, but then all you're getting is crap sent to you on a regular basis. You're like, okay, it's got to stop now because Amazon boxes take up space in my recycling, and this is just too much. You guys got to fix your system, okay, Amazon? You can't allow this to happen. This is like Russian hacking.
I don't see how this is their fault.
Because you're all in on Amazon because you love the convenience.
Well, no, I'm just saying, somebody bought them and they shipped them to somebody's address. I mean, there's nothing Amazon can do about that. What are they going to? They're going to have to try to. Well, I guess they could figure out where the package came from and try to track it down. But they paid with a gift card, but they must have an Amazon account to buy it, right?
Yes.
So there's got to be something they can do.
They do, but there's got to be something that Amazon could do to stop this because this is fraud. Essentially, this is fraud within their own system because we as consumers trust Amazon and their rating process and their review process to purchase products.
Well, this is all speculation on your part.
Well, and 2 experts that are saying this was what happens.
What makes them an expert?
This is what happens to a lot of people.
What are their qualifications?
They study this kind of e-commerce.
I see. Just sounds like some millennial that's bored, needed a job, and so he calls himself a Amazon study expert.
Well, they know how the system works.
E-commerce expert, sorry.
This is fraud. I mean, this is like, fixing the scales.
This is not fraud.
This is like if you had weighted scales and you went to go buy your produce.
Okay.
But there is standards and practices in place to allow.
So you got to read all the reviews. Don't just take the positive ones.
The Galavans need to get on there and say, this is crappy. It was sent to me by the guy that wrote the good review above. What is your trust level in reviews on Amazon or any marketplace when you read the reviews? I mean, everybody, that's how you determine what you're going to buy, right?
Yeah, I'm not a shopper. Like I just go into Amazon. I start looking for products that look cool, and I start reading reviews. I'm usually seeking something out when I go to Amazon. So that means I already know that I want this product. I'll shop around a couple places.
But then you read the reviews, right?
And I'll read like 3 reviews. And I'll try to find. I'll read. I'll read a good review usually because there's good ones. But then I'll look for negative reviews to see what it is. And sometimes you can tell right away if it's legitimate or it's just somebody being. Depending on how much they write, this product sucks. Okay, well that's not very helpful, and that's probably I don't even know if that's a legitimate review. Now, if they get into details, well, I got the product when I got it. It was supposed to be metal and it was plastic, and I plugged it in. It worked for an hour, and then it stopped working, or it started making a funny noise. Or
I always find that the ones with pictures and video, like if they've attached pictures and video to the review, those are the ones that I'll believe more, or if they've gone in depth, like if they've written more than a paragraph. Like if they've written 4 paragraphs. But usually if somebody's going to write 4 paragraphs, it's a negative review.
Well, I mean,
then it turns me off of whatever it is that I'm looking to buy.
Oh, see, no, if somebody goes into 4 paragraphs, I'm like, okay, you have way too much time on your hands. And I have no idea how you have this much time on your hands. But there's no way you should it just should take you 4 paragraphs to say whatever your issue is. So then I'm starting to think there's more of an agenda here than anything else.
Mm-hmm. That's possible.
So, yeah, I'll skip past those. Too short, too long.
Isn't it better? Aren't you better off, like, instead of going to the 5-star and the 1-star reviews, going to the 4, 3, and 2-star reviews?
The middle stars, yeah. Because I want to see what their problem was. Like
because there's some people that are like, okay, But it's weird because sometimes you will see a review and it'll be a 5-star review and it will say that the product was crap. And I'm like, well, that doesn't translate. What's going on here? You should have left 1 star, not 5 stars. I don't understand what's going on here. And that's not just Amazon. It's other things that uses the review, rating system.
I haven't seen it like that, but I've seen it with like 3 or 4 stars, and then they're totally ripping the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why did you give it 3 or 4 stars? And what did you like about it?
This sounds like a negative 3 stars.
At the very end, it'll say, yeah, but, it does what it says it's going to do. But it just didn't do it to the standard or the capabilities that they thought it should. So, yeah, reviews are interesting. People, especially like we've talked about these Yelp people that go in and think there's some sort of food critic. I mean, yeah.
What are they
people
called?
have too much time on their hands.
Elite level.
Is that
Yelp
Styx
reviewers?
that sang that song, Too Much Time on Your Hands?
Yes, they have too much time on their hands.
Yeah.
We're asking you this morning, what is your trust level in the Amazon review process? Do you have a lot of trust in it? And we've got the video for... somebody just slapped it together. It's not a great video, but it's the story about the couple in Massachusetts who are getting these mystery packages delivered to their door, and they're being used as review bait. At the end of the day, if you're getting these free things, but you're being taken advantage of, you're still being taken advantage of, so you're not liking it, right?
Yeah, I guess it would get to you after a while.
25 packages. You said you want these things so you can give them away to your friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know, but then I started thinking about after a while, I would really start to get annoyed.
Right now, there's somebody developing a USB fan that hears you having this conversation, and they're like,
I got to get his address.
What is that guy's address?
Good morning.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning on 93.3 KZOZ.